Hey Codzies, welcome back. Today, we're engineering your AI character's core system prompt. We'll translate your character profile into clear instructions for the AI. From what you learned throughout this course, I want you to use role prompting, clear instructions, delimiters, few shot examples, and define tone, style, context, and constraints. Now, let me actually take you on a quick tour over this starter code of this project. You're going to find it extremely similar to what we've already been doing throughout this course. First, we have the README over here, which we're going to read together in order to set it up from the beginning. Then you have the front end and the back end. The front end is very easy. You're just going to right click, open with live server, and it's going to show up right here like that. But if you just send anything, it's going to say that the backend is not running, right? So make sure the backend is running. So let's go back and run the backend. Now in the very initial step, you're going to cd backend. I'm going to just do the same instructions I tell you here in the README. And then I'm going to create a venv. Since I already have it, I'm just going to activate it. On Windows, you just do that. And then you're going to install the requirements.txt. I already have them installed, so I'm not going to do that. Lastly, you're going to copy the .env.example from here to here. And when you copy it, you're going to put your API, your Gemini API key in the .env. And after that step, you're going to just python main.py. Now, every time you run it, you're going to just cd backend, activate it, and python main.py. Now that it's running, let's go back to the front end, refresh, and send in our hi. Now it replies with a very generic reply or response. You can just chat with it. It doesn't do much, but our goal for today is to make it reply in a more customized manner. So we're just going to go back here. I'm going for the backend main.py. And just like how we already have done, we're going to update this system prompt. I'm just going to put in my system prompt, whatever that code is going to be, right? And over here, let's just say, I'm going to say, you're a cute cat that purrs a lot. All right, that's a character, for example. And over here at the bottom is you're going to, instead of just calling it, you're just going to pass in the system instructions as well. Now let me just do that. Now you can actually safely delete these comments. I just have them for you. And all you need to do is just rerun it. Let me rerun the back end. Now let's go back to the front end. And over here, let's just try to say hi. Purr, purr, purr. Oh, hello there. Rubs against your leg. All right, it's a cute cat. Now, I want you to edit your system prompt over here with whatever you want, but make sure you follow your character document so that you make it as close to the character as possible. We're going to test everything at the very end, so be careful with your instructions and make sure that all your instructions is consistent. It doesn't have to be very long, it can be super brief, but make sure that it doesn't exceed, and the more clutter you add to it, the more confusing it can get. Let me show you an example of something I've built. Over here we have Zara. If I say just hi, she's going to greet me back. I'm absolutely stellar to meet you. My circuits are buzzing with excitement to learn more about your wonderful planet. How are you doing today? You can also add a little bit of information about your character so that everyone who is chatting knows a little bit of background about her. You don't have to give too much. They're already going to learn more about her while they chat together. Now let's take it to a very, very advanced step. Let's just say you want to have more than one character that they can choose from. Let's just say over here I'm going to select Luna, for example, who is my AI companion. And let me just tell her, hi, Luna. Hi there, sweeties. Wonderful to hear from you. Notice how it's the same language model that's replying to you from every single character. But since you changed the character, it kind of changes how it talks to you, its tone and its personality. Now, to customize the front end to make it look however you want, you don't have to be a very good coder though. You can just go to your code, and over here, if you just open the secondary sidebar, you can just chat with an agent, whether you're using VS Code or using Cursor. I just love both so much. If you just ask it to modify the front end however you want, it will look as pretty as you want. But the starter code is very generic and simple so that you can customize it however you want. Start. Your system prompt might reach 300 to 500 tokens. Focus on being detailed but efficient. Every word counts. Also remember temperature control from Module 3. That's a setting outside of the prompt, balancing creativity and precision. Now, draft your initial system prompt version 1 using your character profile. Make sure to include at least 5 techniques we've covered. Then test it with a few sample questions to see your persona come to life.